Our collaboration with Wannon is incredibly important because it actually sets a standard or a benchmark for what can be achieved in terms of organisational commitment to gender equity. Wannon need to be commended because they were actually committed to gender equity before it was trendy and before it was legislation. So they actually made moves towards gender equity very early. They were early adopters in the space.
Our work with women's health and wellbeing has been terrific over a long period of time. When we started on our journey, we didn't know what we were doing. This is all new stuff, and we recognised that. But what we also recognised, there was an organisation in our region that did know a lot more than us. So that's why we reached out to Women's Health and Wellbeing Barwon Southwest, and we've worked closely with them. And I guess we've both been learning along the way, and that's been the real power and benefit of our relationship. It actually started in the early days with Take a Stand training, and that was really impactful in our organisation. It was the first time these topics were actually introduced. But beyond that, we've worked with them on things like the 16 Days of Activism, which actually raises the awareness around gender equality and family violence and respect more broadly in our communities. At the moment, Women's Health and Wellbeing are training 260 of our staff around gender equality, around sexual harassment and bystander training. And that's really valuable training. It's an important part of our picture to help drive the culture we need as an organisation to go forward. The changes we've seen in our workplace are amazing. We've seen the gender pay gap close. We've seen more women in senior roles. We've introduced flexibility, but that's just not good for women. That's good for everyone and helps people just balance their lives. It helps Wannon perform to its best.
There's a huge evidence base that when organisations have a really inclusive workplace where women and other groups are included in workplaces, there is more diversity of thinking. Organisations are proven to be more successful, more creative, to actually be more profitable. So having an inclusive workplace where equity is actually promoted and encouraged and valued actually contributes to the success of that business. And if we have successful businesses within our community, that really rolls through to more job security, more economic stimulation within the community. So it's really beneficial for everybody. Wannon have actually set a benchmark, and if we can have more organisations participating in the same way and really embedding and valuing gender equity within their organisations, then we can actually really hit a turning point where everybody is able to contribute, to live life to the fullest, to participate in workplaces at their fullest.
Our gender equality journey is ongoing. We've really tried to make it genuine and meaningful to people in our workplace. But we also recognise that our people live and have families at work and go to schools and participate in our community. So the approach we take also has this impact on the broader community, and we're really mindful of that. And so we see there's that leadership role that we have, but also Women's Health and Wellbeing have, is an important part of what we do.
Seeing a workforce that has fully embraced gender equity from the top down is so inspiring, and if we can see that grow and spread from here, what an amazing situation that will be for our region. We want to see a future where women have equality in the workplace, in every workplace. We want to see a gender pay gap that is zero, that doesn't exist. We would like to see flexible workforces that actually enable all genders to live their fullest lives.